I'm undeafened, by the way, and the stream is up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
rehosting lobby.
I'm
And it's the same draft, Brandon, so you don't have to join for this one.
yes. Okay. Message is out.
Korriban was the map.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Just need Boba to change his team, and we'll be all set.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for being patient with us during that Steam outage. Who could foresee such an issue?
Okay.
But
Let's hope.
you have the game's native desyncs combined with South Africa, combined with
Steam servers being down.
just can't.
Been a combination of things.
Okay.
Okay.
We are in. Okay, everything with the overlay looks correct. That is pretty slow.
Yeah, keep that up. That we can. Oh, I suspect the servers are not fully back up. But anyways, we see the same start as
Right.
earlier.
I do believe that the Steam servers just handle the lobby creation, unless it does like a health check. I think once you get in game, it's
it runs over the Steam servers. Even
even once you're in game, the peer-to-peer does. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I think the peer-to-peer works over the Steam servers.
Looks like Marco's going for the same start as before. He's pushing the turrets.
It worked
Before
out
the
for
mine
him
in the bottom right.
time. Not that bad.
Oh,
Mine going up in the middle.
wow! And the game just sinks immediately.
Sync? No.
This is just.
We're back in form.
Marco's
you
internet
crashed?
is just Marco's internet is just maddening, which is a bummer because he had something really good going on there.
Similar situation to the Mandalore game, where Marco had an interesting start, but then the sync error played a role in allowing Divine to counter.
Oh my
lord. I love the lobby name. Everyone makes jokes about German internet, but here we are with South African. They don't have enough oil, I think, for you to bring them freedom.
This is getting painful. Marco had such a nice start. This Korriban map is just wow.
Yeah.
All right, attempt. How many attempts are we on Korriban here? You need to make the.
This is attempt number 3.
You know the Mr. Krabs, give it up for day 37. You got to make one of those with give it up for attempt 12 at Korriban. Where he's ringing the bell.
So far, this is this one thinks it's going to be tied with Mandalore.
Okay. Pretty
Korriban
classic.
attempt 3.
I mean, both players pretty much have these starts down to a science now. I do feel bad when it sinks repeatedly on the starts. Like, that was a very good start for Marco last time.
Yeah. It's the second time. Mandalore also had a solid start, but things just didn't end up working out.
Okay. Sorry, that was my cell phone going off. Probably Discord noise suppression probably caught it, but stream will hear it. as my insurance provider. I'm supposed to have a policy call, but my wife's going to handle it. Got more important things like being held hostage by the finals game for hours. All right, we have a mine going up on the top. On the bottom here, we have the missile turret. In the middle here, it's still a stalemate. Bottom, we have missile turret. Top, we have diamond boron. Okay. So last time,
It's the same start all over again.
Last time, what Divine did was he really stalled the middle here for Tech 1, but it looks like this time he's going a little more all in on the middle. Oh, we do have the Y-Wings.
He refuses the turret on the top for Marco.
I think
those Star Vipers are going to catch the Y-Wing, it looks like.
Yes.
Oh,
wow.
There's going to be more torpedoes.
Just taking a quick look in mid. Okay. Torpedoes do hit.
Yeah, the Y-Wing's gone.
Wow. We do have the mine going up down here, though. And this fight... So Marco keeps trying to move away from the Star Vipers to avoid the Buzz Droid cloud. But the problem is when you're not actively in a dogfight, your fighters do take twice as much damage. So he's trying to swerve the X-Wings back and forth to avoid that damage modifier. Cons do have
really
the upgrade.
well.
Yeah, Cons do have the upgrade, though, that's letting Star Vipers come up much more frequently. So he's consistently putting out those clouds.
Interestingly enough, he doesn't have the armor upgrade.
Okay, no... which armor upgrade? For who?
Consortium.
What does that one do? Is that the magnetic one?
Sealed armor.
Yes.
All right, we do have a tech up.
Divine hits Tech 2 first. You drop a Bosk in there, and then he wants to clear the middle.
And he's rolling
Marconax
into Tech 2 with a little more money because he did not elect to build the turret, which I'm wondering if that is part of the strategy here. Bosk is entering middle.
Bosk dropping as anticipated.
I think he just thinks he has the mine secure enough to not worry about it.
Well, I do think, like last time when we saw Marco build both turrets, that is a 1,500 credit deficit you give yourself. So it's...
Yeah, but you basically locked down both mines.
Yes, but if you don't build the mines yourself, then that doesn't matter. That's just a 1,500 credit sink. Oh, he's not going to use the sensor ability here? Okay. Okay.
Oh, there it is. He's used it.
Interceptor 4 pushing the bottom. There are no rebel units within sight. These Star Vipers are waiting to catch up.
The bottom one jumped in. Bottom right.
I was going with the defensive Nebulon. Don't know how I feel about that. He should be going on the attack.
Marco does that frequently. We do have the middle turret nearing completion. X-Wings are on the way. And nothing is close to approaching Boba's side of the field here.
Yes, that's actually an issue right now for him.
Missile turret.
We have a skip ray squadron looking to deal with the Nebulon.
I'm just gonna...
No, I think he attacks the mine.
Yep, and then he'll attack Nebulon after. I'm just gonna quick look what's happening here. It's Han Solo for middle. We do see on the mini map that Boba is looking to try to kite the mine a little more, or maybe drop an interceptor there. Skip ray does get it. We do have X-Wings approaching, but we're gonna quickly focus on this and see. Oh man, he catches
and destroyed, but the Nebulon does sneak in.
The Nebulon's in, but there's nothing to spot the mine for the Nebulon because it's in a nebula. Han is gonna get the middle mine. Boba does get the bottom mine.
The view of it is not that blocked. If you go to the edge of the nebula, it should spot it. Yeah, right. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You don't need to move in. Because
and there is an interceptor on the defense. We'll come back to that in just a second. In the middle here, we do have Bosk. Han should win this dogfight. We have the Y-Wing hero looking to kill this interceptor, which is clearing the turret. This Nebulon's moving over, back up here. The interceptor is doing damage, but the mine does go down. This is going to put this down to a 1-0 mine game, with Boba being the only one having a mine. In a position to build the mine, though.
Enough,
yep, go ahead.
Why doesn't he move Han to the base mine?
I don't know, because in addition to that, he's in a very good position to build this, but he is quickly losing that window. Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's really not good for him, that this interceptor is clearing out this nebula mine, which means Boba, since he has a fighter here, can immediately just rebuild this. And that's probably what's going to happen. Because we do
Where's
see
Han going?
heroes
Okay,
here.
mine.
Yep. Han is up here at the mine. So looking at the options for the players, Divine's probably going to be a lot faster with rebuilding this mine, where Marco has not rebuilt this mine yet, which I know Marco is floating not a lot of money. If you look at the credits, Divine has about 3,000. Marco's been playing for a very long time without a mine.
And what's interesting to note also is that there's actually a skip rate in the bottom right. So
Is
that
there?
mine is being,
Oh, that
mine
mine is
being baited.
I don't see that on my mini map because it's in the nebula. Okay, so the spectator script doesn't allow you to see units in a nebula.
Nope.
That needs to be fixed.
Sadly not.
I think that is fixable.
Then get to it after the stream.
Wow, this is some very
This is bad. Yeah, this is GG. I think
Divine's got
Marco
this
had
one.
a plan, but all the sync errors and then the game being postponed for an hour. I think Divine had less issues with that than Marco.
Yeah, I think in Marco's case, he just didn't. He just decided to commit to the strategy. Divine committed to the defense, and when you have that many sync errors, eventually you're going to find a counter, or someone's going to switch something, and it's going to work for or against them.
I'm of the
Why is he
opinion
not
that
moving?
Divine had a larger advantage before it synced than this one. Because at the time of it syncing last time, Divine had stalled the middle. It was a 1-to-1 mine game. The only difference was Marco had built both turrets and they were hitting Tech 2, and cons were rolling into Tech 2 with over 3k credits, where I believe Rebels were pretty starved because of the turrets. But I could be wrong. I'd have to double check.
And Hana's in the field, but he's not going to see the base mine going up. So
yeah, Han is
Divine just has
down here
better
fighting
overall
boss.
map movement at the moment.
Yes, there is no mine. Marco could be.
Okay, Bosk is gonna die.
Now middle
Marco
going up.
Wow, sync.
We have the sync error, but this seems like a
this one
straightforward
is
decision for the
pretty
sync
clear.
council.
I will allow Tom to figure that out.
I would say this was very clear.
I think you have to check in with both of the players. So you gotta go do that.
I cannot check in with Marco right now. But I can start with Divine.
At the time, Divine had 2 mines fully built. The middle mine was building, so it was going to be 3-0. He had vision in the bottom right, and Marco had not rebuilt his base mine. I believe this will likely be a decision that gives Divine the 2-1 lead. Of course, it's always unfortunate when any match has to be decided by a sync council decision, but it's been that kind of day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Marco's in South Africa, so
okay. It's decided. This one is Boba's. He also had another Interceptor 4 in his backhand, so it's pretty clear.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly move over here, change high seed score to 2.
Divine takes a 2-1 lead.
Do you have a new lobby up?
Yep.
Oh, why is it not showing for me?
Oh boy. Yeah, all the lobbies are gone on my
no,
end.
Steam servers
Are
again.
you serious?
All right, my lobby's up again. Maybe just keep refreshing until you catch it.
Yeah, I will just restart again. Permitting, I think you have to leave now.
Do I?
I think you.
Oh wait. I just saw your DM. My bad.
It's fine.
All right. Well,
there's
Boba is
still
in my
no
lobby.
for me.
Boba's in it.
That's nice. But I can create my own. Oh no, it's up. Marco is not here.
All right, I'll see you, gentlemen.
Okay, yeah, this is really petty. That decision to continue was made by the players and not by us. The players decide this. We cannot force them. Marco is. Yeah, refreshing isn't that helpful. It just happens. Okay, yeah. So in such cases where there's a sync error that late in the game and there's a clear advantage for one player, like in this case, we have something called sync council, which I'm actually not sure who's technically on it, but we then decide to, if it was clear enough to give a win to a certain player, like we just did. Okay, we are still waiting for Marconax. This is the most chaotic stream we ever had. Carson, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
Okay.
baffled.
I might. Okay, let me change this. There. I'm quickly moving to. Okay. Then let's continue the draft, I guess. Who's player 2? Divine Faction. I can talk to you, so you can do the overlay.
Okay.
It's always easier. If there are 2 player people.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
guess Team 2 Rebels and Team 1 Cons. I'm just gonna guess it. Just put it in already.
I don't think we have that yet.
I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing that too. Yeah, then consortium for him. And well, yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think that's what you're gonna see every map here.
yeah, I don't think they will switch it up.
You just dead named Divine.
I'm interested to see which map he chose. Because the clear ones he already did now. Mandalore, Utah Power. Interesting.
I'm gonna rehost.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. We are postponing it a few minutes again for
Yep.
the VPN.
I'll just keep this lobby open while we're waiting on the VPN. Gives me a couple seconds to fix some other things in the overlay.
He probably needs to close everything for that.
Yep, I'm just gonna sit here though. I'm not gonna bother
he
with a
left.
new lobby.
Okay. I'm not sure what we can talk about in the meantime. Okay, I actually can leave the lobby. This is very sad. Yeah, plot twist. Depending on if you have seen the first stream attempt, you only missed 7 or 8 or even 9 sync hours. Steam server crashes. A Marconax win in the first game. But Divine pulled 2 now. So yeah, we are basically talking about technical issue street here. Yeah. So Carson, we need to fill the time a bit. Apart from Marconex making the final, what's the biggest surprise of the tournament for you?
Oh, that we're still streaming this game. That
Okay,
NA had the majority of the highest seeds and kind of just, didn't place well. Seed 2 got bopped. That was a surprise.
To be fair, NA only had the majority of the higher seeds because most of the big European players didn't even sign up.
That's what I'm saying. So you would expect some NA players to do well. I was also
somehow
surprised.
a German still made final.
One of the contestants was also number 1 on the GameSpy ladder back in the day for 1v1 FoC. So I was also surprised. I was expecting them to at least get to finals. There's been a lot of upsets. I kind of like the single elimination aspect of it because I think there's been a lot of upsets.
Yes, like seed number 15 being in the final. Which is, by the way, the lowest seeded player that made it into the final in the Steam era. So
he's probably underseeded. That'd be my guess.
he definitely won't be seeded that low anymore.
All right.
Plot twist having hopes that Marconex wins so he can claim that he only lost against the winner.
Oh yeah, I gotta change the map to Udabo, right? All right.
Okay, yeah. Utah was an interesting map, a very skill-based map, so a huge advantage for Boba. 2 mines up top, 2 mines up bottom, no real base mines, and a space dock in the middle. But that's about it about the map. It's definitely not the most interesting map. The VPN made it worse.
It was bad for a second. It was pretty bad. So for those of you
It's
that aren't
not the
aware, we
German internet, by
do
the way.
have a rule where if the game is just lagging at the beginning, because sometimes that happens, we could, we can just do a restart
When a
without wasting a
player
restart.
calls for a restart, they can do that.
But there's also one that doesn't count against you, which is if the game is obviously lagging.
Yeah. I mean, if it's lag based, it doesn't count against you.
On top of that, each player also gets a redo as long as nothing of importance has happened on the map yet.
10 seconds, actually, in our words.
Oh, this is a...
Divine Billy.
Whoa.
Oh, no. That mine will stay up. That mine will stay up. That one X-Wing won't cut it. Oh,
And he's building a
that's good
turret,
play.
too. Oh, no. And these...
Yeah, this is GG.
There's 2 sets of Y-Wings, too. So on top of being very desperate to kill the Khan base mine, he's not going to... Wow. Wow, that's a pretty decisive. Wow.
Yeah, and then
Boba
the
doesn't
mine
have
isn't
enough
even
money
going down.
yet. He's looking to build this. He's just waiting on the money to build it. Wow. I mean, this turret's just going to wipe that mine. Oh, there is a... Wow, and he's building this one now. If one of these Y-Wings could turn, though, and just blast the building mine... Oh, one's not going to cut it, though, I don't think. I'll return back to the top in just a second. The one torpedo gets off, that's not going to kill, right? Oh!
Ooh, close.
I'm going to
that
look away
was
for just a
so
moment to check
close.
out this diamond boron up top. That is so interesting. This mine does go down.
The chat guessing 30 seconds into the past if we are getting a sync by now, and I can tell you, no, we haven't, at least not yet.
Oh. I can't take my eyes off this.
Yeah, this is 1 HP mine.
It's down.
No,
All right, let's
0
return back to
HP
the top.
mine.
So on the top, we have some turret action. This regular missile turret is putting in the work.
Damage the plasma burst turret against the mine,
No,
because plasma burst turrets are bad against mines.
I think the plasma turret's doing quite well. I think this one took some damage from an X-Wing, didn't it? While it was building?
Yeah, but that one also was damaged by
right. So it's a 1-to-1 mine game, which is interesting because both of the mines are on the Rebel side. Rebels have 5k credits, I want to point out.
What? How?
He really... I think the only thing he bought was Rogue Squadron, 2 Y-Wings, a turret of mine.
Yeah.
Right.
And right. The consortium had the 3 mines.
But Boba is just so fast on the attack. Like, Boba was able to clear out his own base mine because Rebels had to focus on their own. I mean, Rebels are still trying to clear just a base mine. Like, clear one of Boba's mines on their base mine. Boba's building both of his mines on here. And if Rebels even want to attempt to build their base mine, they still have to clear out this plasma burst satellite, which is just not going to happen. Boba's in a position now to where he can just sit on Rebel base mine and not care. So, I kind of wish Boba had built at least one of his turrets. And I think this is a smart turnaround here, because part of me thinks, like, if Rebels build a turret down here, they can get in a favorable position. I don't know. There's no money, though. He had a lot of money, but he spent it. So he built a Han. I'm guessing he at least built a Neb as well.
Definitely. Maybe even a Corvette, but we haven't seen.
All right, there's the Neb.
So
but watch. Divine's going to build this mine. Yep, immediately. This is game. There is no coming back from what he just did. This is a beautiful start from Divine.
This was decided early on when the plasma burst turret was built.
Yeah.
That was the game deciding moment already, because he locked down the top.
I mean, this is just... That's depressing.
He doesn't even need to win the top. He just locked it down. And now he even won it. So...
Yeah.
But Marconax is usually really pushing it, and I mean, even Boba can make mistakes.
Right, but
so
this
there's
is
still
just...
a possibility that he screws up somewhere.
Not enough, I don't think, because for Rebels to even have a chance of building a mine, they either need to completely win the bottom, which is not happening, or they need to clear out this turret and these mines and wait for the mines to respawn. Boba is just sitting on so much income right now. Right, Marco just spent another about
right.
3,000. Yeah. Wow.
Many people were hoping that Marconax pulls this underdog win out, but I don't see it now. It would have been a great story.
Yeah. I mean, oh, is that increased garrisons? Is that what's going on up here?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
fighters up here. And yes, they did kill one of the mines. Oh, if he builds that turret, that could be an issue. But still, I don't know. Divine's about
Yeah.
out of money, though. Divine's only got
He's
1,000
taking up.
credits. Is he attacking to 3?
I suspect so, because the vengeance is just so much better for the base attack.
Will he have a vengeance to use, though? I mean, this is going down to a 0 mine to 0 mine game again. Here's a
No, he
Crusader.
isn't taking up. There's a. Yeah, he needs the Crusaders now against the Golden Upgrade.
Got game synced.
Oh. And it's. Oh, how do we call this now?
That's beyond my pay grade. I'm just here to point the camera. I don't know. Unless Boba was sitting on a ton of units.
I wasn't paying that close of attention, Carson, to be quite honest.
Hang on, let me turn off my mic and speaker to the stream really quick. Okay, you're unmuted now.
Okay, we are unmuted.
Yep.
Okay, we decided after a long talk with both players that this one is in Divine's favor. He just dropped an IC4 and he has another one building at 20% roughly. He was winning at the bottom. Marco has nothing in his reinforcement bar and also nothing building. He only had one basically dead Nebulon B, one bomber at the bottom, and the garrison upgrade with one Nebulon B up top. So this was pretty clear with all that information. Okay, it's Rebels for Marconax, Consortium for Boba, and Death Star 2.
Yep, I already have it all entered.
Okay, I will leave the lobby. You might need to restart the stream. Yes, you have to restart the stream for me. Thank you. So it's 3-1. There's still one more win Divine needs to get. And yeah, let's do predictions.
The prediction should be whether the game's going to sync or not. Oh, at least the players are staying the same faction, so that part's easier. Oh, did I fix my widescreen bug?
Okay, let's start the predictions. So, what's the strategy of the players here?
We have Boba chooses to
Actually,
omit
that's
his
another
turret.
sync error. That's a sync error number.
However, Marco
That's
does
smart.
elect for the missile turret. We're going to take a look at what's happening over here on the left. Buzz droid cloud on the turret.
Yeah, the left is very important on the map.
3 buzz droids already, and we have the recharge special abilities. Both players are committing 3 units over here. Boba's a little faster on building his corner mine, as he did not go for the turret at his base mine. We're going to return to the fighting. Boba puts up a pretty aggressive mine here. That will probably die with the strike ability. Oh,
yes.
no way.
What the hell?
No way.
How
And Buzz
unlucky
Droid
is
Cloud.
that
Oh,
guy?
no. All right.
You can only feel bad for him.
And there is a laser turret going up as well. Both units are crossing the
actually good for
midline
him.
here.
Oh, but it's...
Boba's probably having a
really
hard
so
time
close.
selecting that turret with the lag and the X-Wings.
You're with the fighters wrong there.
He's probably having a really hard time clicking. Maybe he's just more interested in killing the
Must be
X-Wings and not the
raging
turret.
right now.
All right. It depends. Somebody. Oh, no. Oh, no. How much do you want to bet that that unit is selected when it's not supposed to be because of the lag?
I would bet all my credits on it that I have on Twitch.
Wow.
Which is, by the way, 66k, so I would bet a lot on it.
Wow.
We had predictions. Nobody predicted anything.
Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
What's going on the bottom left there?
Yeah, Boba's just waiting, I think, to drop an Interceptor 4, if I had to guess. I think he's waiting for this mine to build, hopefully. That's a bait.
Yeah, definitely. And he gets
Does
it.
he catch it, though?
Oh, is he watching? Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah. Where's the skip ray? Bring in the skip ray, baby.
I don't think he has one. No.
Rebs Tech 2. Oh, no.
Both
Are
are
we
Tech
going to be
2.
going to a game 6?
Oh, I mean, this would be fitting for the whole series here.
Wow.
I'm
Down
feeling
here,
bad for the
Interceptor 4. Mine is building on the left. This is pretty in Marco's favor.
Yes. I'm feeling bad for whoever needs to cut together all the bits and pieces for the YouTube
Nebulon on the
upload.
defense, which is Marco's go-to. Honestly, it works quite well
Actually,
for him.
I like this. I usually hate defense stuff.
And the bomber hero
But this one wasn't bad.
is bomber hero. Oh, that's not the bomber hero. That's the A-wing hero. Ah, man, this is pretty bad for Boba.
Yeah,
He has.
this
I
one
mean,
is
this
going
is like
really well for
it's.
Marco.
I mean, we have 4 mines with double mining upgrade, and Khan just can't kill them fast enough. This is, in my
Yeah, I mean,
opinion,
the base one will go down.
pretty. Marco does at some point have to attack these mines, but I mean, he's essentially made a meat grinder on his own mines while having an income advantage, which is a very valid strategy. It's a strategy that we used in the SOF 2v2 tournament that worked really well for us.
Oh.
All right,
Boss
scouting
is
this
starting
out.
to take a beating.
Yeah.
I think he
All
dropped
right,
the
2
Nebula
mines
up top.
down. Han's up
Yeah,
there.
oh no, but he
Interceptor. All right, he's going to position his interceptor to where it does not take damage from the turrets. Right now,
yeah,
rebels
the
are
turret is
floating.
not the best.
Yeah, rebels are floating about 4,000 credits. Boba's floating about 3,000 credits. That Neb needs to get a smidge closer. Well, maybe it's fine. It's against the stations.
Yeah, but he moves it closer. Oh, this is...
All right. Oh, that's a very good use of Bosk to kill the turbos on the Nebs. That's a very underused aspect of Bosk this tournament, I've noticed. Bosk, if you treat him more like a bomber hero, it changes the way you use him. Like, he's very good at taking hard points off Nebulons.
I tended to use him like a fast interceptor because he basically has the same weapons.
All right, so are these... Okay, is he going for the supply dock? I think he's going for the supply dock.
Yeah, that's his move.
All right, Boba's
but
looking
he's losing
to clear...
both mines there.
Oh, he's going to get this, right? Yes, it's going to be a 0 mine to 0 mine game, but Rebels is still floating about 3,000 extra credits, and they have a lot on the field.
And the supply dock should be down.
Yep.
Is it down?
Yep. It's already down.
Oh. I'm not sure if Boba can recover from this, but if anyone
no,
can.
because these two can keep pressuring the con station because it's the con. Oh, it's a great time for starting units to come back up. Boba is going to get. There's a fresh interceptor. He is going to get this mine, but it's going to cost him.
Well, I don't like that he dropped another one.
He is sacked.
I think that was a waste.
But you know,
but he gets a mine there.
And so does. Yeah, Boba is very aggressive with the mine building, which is always to his benefit because it allows him to get credits. It allows him to sneak those credits in, and that's something the old school players are very good at. However, this is a very good attack on the base station. The supply dock generates a lot.
He has no mini map. The comms array is down.
Yeah. Bosk does catch this mine building. It's not going to be enough to kill it, but that is quite a bit of double damage. That is a lot of double damage. Boba does have a mine up. He's in a position with a fresh IC4 to maybe... Oh, he got a little too close. I was going to say to maybe catch it.
But it was in vision range.
And he is looking to clear out the Rebel base mine. Is he going to go for like a sneaky build the Rebel base mine play? And we are still seeing pressure on the station here from the micro of these heroes. Very good micro. Look at this Y-Wing micro here.
Is still up.
Yeah.
But
look at this Y-Wing micro here. Oh, he was micro.
Also the hero one.
Yeah. The bottom right mine is spotted. However, Boba has had that for quite a while. But Rebels are floating. 3.5k credits. Quite a bit.
And still, the supply dock is a huge point here.
And once Rebels clear out the left side here, yep, they have this mine going up. That's going to be...
bottom mine is building.
Boba's not going to have the resources. Yeah, Boba's not going to have the resources to clean out this side again. That's GG. We're going to game 6.
Game 6, everybody. Who expected that? And that without a single. Oh, this is just huge. Well, I need to join for drafting.
Hey, we made it through that game without
Okay.
a sink.
Do I have? Okay. Um. Divine is complimenting his own map. Okay, we see the same factions again. Uh, so, not to say that Divine plays worse and had a lot of luck, but all games that ended actually without a single hour were won by Marco. Okay, and Endor, you have the overlay ready?
Yep.
Good. I'm gone. Bye, plot twist.
All right.
Okay, yeah, this map is. Yeah, I don't think it's a huge advantage to be more experienced by now. Um,
I'm a little disappointed. It's just Cons versus Rebels at rematch.
I think we are just sick of it because we see this for like 3 hours by now. Because we had a 1 hour break in between, which wasn't refreshing at all. Oh, the middle mine goes to Divine. And he moves to the base mine.
All right. Oh, Rogue Squadron coming in down here when it could have went mid. No, it can't use its ability in mid, but this is a very good use of the Star Viper as well. Looking to peel off X-Wings as they enter the nebula. Boba
Yes.
chose not to build his base mine yet, which seems to be okay because Marco's
Marco
not
also
building his
has
base
mod.
mine.
Oh no.
Okay, he does, and he also builds missile turret. Looking down here, we do have the classic Star Viper Cloud stall strat. Up top, Star Viper's 1. Wow. And Boba does catch the X-Wings attempting to... Oh, the Y-Wings
Not
attempting...
the
Wow!
Y-wings.
That was a hard
Oh,
read. Wow.
I suspect we won't. Oh, actually, Austria are still alive. I
Yeah,
suspect we
but
don't
he
see a game
prevented
7.
double damage, which is huge. He is looking to build his own
He
base
prevented
mine
double
now.
damage by just being faster. I don't think the Star Vipers made any difference there.
No, but it's still a hard read. Like, he was prepared for exactly that opening, which is interesting. This game looks much more in Consortium's favor than the last one. I mean, Rogue Squadron only has the lead fighter left. Though the Star Vipers are drifting again. I wonder if this is a selection issue. This has to be a lag issue, right? This is the second time we've seen this happening.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, in the middle...
or he
Oh,
just misclicked can also happen.
what happens sometimes with the lag, though, is you will, like, if I was to select box the Star Vipers in the command, and move over here and select box another unit that's the same, it'll just add them to the selection instead of selecting the new units. It's a very frustrating
It's
bug
not
that happens.
just the boxes. For bad lag, you need actually to wait for your input to start being effective before you can click the next unit. It's really bad.
Right, but I'm saying
Except
there is
for
a bug where
Marco.
it'll add things to a selection across the map, which so then if you go to your other unit and give commands, your old ones will still be selected in addition to the new units. So your new units are moving, you won't suspect there was an issue until you realize your old unit's stuck with it.
The big question here is Divine actually doing selection boxes? Because we both know he knows about it.
Probably. I think most old school players only use selection boxes. We don't double click.
Okay. The Grey Squadron, probably at the bottom. Yes, at the bottom. Grey Squadron coming in. Grey Squadron is huge because you will get 4 of the torpedoes.
We're going to just take a quick detour after these torpedoes hit. Back to the base mine over here, which has Bosk, and check the middle, which is still dogfighting. Okay. The Boba has 3 mines up. He's in a good position to win the middle, it looks like. And he is pressuring the enemy base mine. Down here, this mine is, of
Yeah,
course,
this
going to go
is-
down. There's 2 heroes on it. The question is, when these heroes go down, are they both going to go to Boba's base mine? Interceptor 4 on that base mine. That's going to kill that. Rebels do win
the middle
middle.
mine out.
Bosk is... Oh, if he starts building this at a bad time. Okay. Bosk is there. He has vision. It's interesting that these are all going to the middle rather than going to the base mine. I think that might be a bit of a misplay by Marco. Okay, one is altering course to go to the base mine. Checking Rebel base mine. We do have Y-Wings on the defense, but this Interceptor 4 is going to get this base mine. That's not a question. So which leaves our points of interest down to this Han-Bosk fight. Bosk is catching the bomber hero in transit, so it's getting double damage because it's not in combat. Very good. Wow. That saved him a lot. Rebels are in a position to build this mine, but Rebels don't have the money to build this mine quite yet. They're going to have to wait. And Bosk is en
Yes.
route. This is a checkmate kind of situation because if Rebels choose to build this now, they know Bosk is killing it. Oh, Boba's fully committing to clean this out. That's insane when there's a Y-Wing squadron right there, by the way.
Yeah, but he didn't get the double damage. Mm. Yeah, this is over. As much as I wish that Marco wins.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
going to
see
catch
it.
this building. Marco's going to desperate build this mine because he has to. It's the only place he can build. Oh, and Boba was
And Boba,
preemptively
not
sending in the
bad.
Interceptor because he knows that's also the only thing Marco can do. And yeah, that's going to be game.
Yeah, this now
Nebula up
shows
top.
really the skill level.
Ooh, does he have
Divine
another
has.
Interceptor? If not, I bet one's coming out.
Oh, but why did he send an LMB there? Oh, okay, it's a blue mine. Haven't seen that.
Yeah. Okay. This is a boss. Han's here, preventing this mine. I mean, Marco is in a position to reset the mines again. Because he has the Neb, he has the Neb. Maybe some poor use of interceptors by Boba. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure he needed to
issue
drop these
here is-
3 where he dropped them.
yeah, but he has units on the map, and it's not a huge map.
Right, but they
can
are
just-
losing hard points, and they could be like, he wouldn't be losing his mines if his interceptors were in different spots. But I mean, he does have Marco's base mine locked down. Marco will never build his base mine again.
Okay, so it will be a 0 mine
More
game,
Y-Wings. Y-Wings don't do so well against interceptors if interceptors have their concussion missile launcher, because they'll just kill the Y-Wings with the concussion missile launcher.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, iron shot.
Oh, that was smart. So now Han can kill the interceptor. Oh, that was dirty.
Oh,
Let's look over
that's
here.
a great use.
All right, Boba's looking to
We
clear out
see
his
the
own
iron
base
shot
mine.
very, very rarely used.
That was a very
But
good
this
use
was
of it.
just by far the best use I have ever seen.
Wow. Y-Wing hero coming in. Is he going to go for the supply dock? I
Supply
wonder?
dock, yes.
I mean, there's 2 Star Vipers right here, but that might work. Boba does have an interceptor clearing out this Nebulon. He has an interceptor here. This interceptor at the bottom is just getting wrecked by the Y-Wings and the Han.
Yeah, but he delays the bottom mine, and he can just send Bosco down there just now.
He's in a good position to rebuild his base mine, too. He does
Oh,
save
and
the
the
supply
supply
dock.
dock
His mine
stayed
is
up.
going up. He's in a position to build top mine now or middle mine. He has that choice. So Marco is forced to continue playing with the 0 mine game. Marco has a lot of money. He's waiting to make a decision.
I think he saves up money from mine builds.
I mean, what Boba's done very smart is he's prevented Marco from building his base mine. So Boba just has to keep pressure on. Oh, no.
Oh,
Exactly like that. He just has to keep
Oh,
pressure on that
no.
mine. Marco still has enough money to
That-
try
that was-
again, but wow.
that was nearly the perfect mine catch.
Yeah,
Like,
he's been doing that a
1
lot where he's been
second.
warping in the unit, anticipating. I appreciate the brute force strategy of just sacking interceptors here to keep the base mine down.
He has the money.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to do that.
Full salvo on the Han. Okay.
You know, I love to when something happened for us. It happened 30 seconds later to the stream, and the reactions in the chat just 30 seconds later are
Oh,
just
oh,
perfect because you exactly know when.
oh my God, that Han lives. There's no way that.
But barely.
Wow. We have another attempt at the supply dock run. Hard read by Boba.
Might work. Where are the bombs?
He ate them with the Star Vipers.
No. Oh,
Now that the lag has
I love
subsided, we're getting the real divine.
a lot of people expected for that we are in game 6 already shows how great of a player Marconax is.
Right.
Like,
it's also hard to
taking 2
measure.
games.
Yeah, it's hard to measure the impact for both players of the constant restarting and lag as well.
But to be fair, the lag is the same for both. So lag as an excuse for losing a game isn't really there.
Having to restart games, your start matters a lot. So restarting games constantly.
Having to restart games is annoying. I agree on that, and there maybe one is affected more than the other. But lag, I don't think so, because lag affects both players equally.
All right. This Han finally died. That's nice. Died to the interceptor. I can't wait to see how many interceptor 4s died on this map. Ah, that's the GG. We made it through 2 games in a row without a sink. Should we just go to the next one?
Yeah, just make it a best of 9 now.
I think we should have to redo
Okay,
the
that
earlier
means
map.
Divine wins the 2026 FoC Space Cup. It's over. Let's put the players in. Congratulations, Divine. You took the throne.
Oh. Yeah.
And also congratulations, Marconax. You were 2nd place and with that the lowest seed to achieve that ever.
Yeah, thank you. It was a long match, really, tonight.
Yeah, I'm stressed out by how long this is going on, but I didn't even have to play. So let's start with you, Divine. How are you feeling after 3 hours of this?
That was the most miserable experience I've had for EAW ever. Like, ever since like even GameSpy era, I don't think this tops anything.
Happy 20th anniversary.
Before I move on to Marconex, I want to remind all the viewers that we have an announcement after the interview. But now, Marconex, how are you feeling after 3 hours of constant restarting and sync errors, and in between even having fights with the winner and seed number 1, Divine?
Well, yeah, I'm literally sweating. I don't have an AC in that room, and sitting here 3 hours and playing, it's hard. But yeah, I think the last 2 games were actually quite fine in terms of the lag. But yeah, the middle was horrible.
It was the VPN. You should have used it the whole time.
Yeah, I just installed it for that. Yeah, I didn't like. I played with 3 players from Europe or even North America, and it was fine, 1-on-1. But yeah, maybe just too many people in the game.
It's hard to measure Steam's, but I mean, even though it's supposed to be peer to peer, who knows if Steam does like health checks with the server?
Okay, I don't know how much you want. Do you want to talk about any specific games? Let's ask the players for this because this
I'm
was
fine. I'm
painful
fine
for
with
all of
talking
us.
all of them, but I mean it's up to Marconax. I know it's probably later his time.
It's fine. We can talk a bit. I think Divine wants to talk about that intercept on the first map that got destroyed immediately.
So yeah, I was so mad because I felt like I had the game won, and the lag it messed me up really bad right there. And then because like that whole Manon game, there was like almost like a 1 to 1.5 second delay between everything, and I didn't want to warp it in right there. Like the lag messed me up like where I was warping in, but then when I like realized where I warped in, I tried to like select fire it, like fire the canister before I was in range, but then like the delay it just didn't work, and then ended up losing IC4 and Bosk and throwing the game.
Yeah,
But a great
I was
canister play
surprised.
from you.
Well, technically the IC4 was me because I shot the canister.
Okay.
That was like my
Yeah,
reaction of trying to like hit it while it was like mid like hyperspace, and like because if it fully stopped, it was in range of the canister. I was trying to get it before it was in range of the canister.
yeah, it was crazy. And then just the A-Wings, they killed Bosk also. But did you expect to play Manan? Because I actually picked that map because yeah, there was
I
no more
kind
play.
of yeah, I kind of figured so like I knew like con versus rev was like really hard as cons on Manon, and I kind of prepped the strategy for it, but in the end I wasn't sure if you were gonna pick it. I actually every map I prepped versus you didn't play any of them, so it's like okay, like I prepped them all. I prepped Honiger, I prepped Corellia, I prepped like pretty much every like possible map except Manon and Korriban. Which I'm not surprised. Like I did say, like when I was practicing with Scythe, like he could pick Korriban and Manon because of the nebulas, but
Yeah, yeah, Honogar actually completely forgot. I wanted to play it, but my mind was a bit. It was just crazy with the sync errors.
To my count, we had 10, by the way.
Wow.
Oh no, wait. I think it was 11. I didn't make a line for the last one.
yeah. Did you count Utapau?
Yeah, I think. I think that was the missing one.
Mandalore was so sad because I had this strategy against your opening with that mine. I never did it before, and then it was revealed because of the syncs.
Yeah, I do. I do feel bad about the Mandalore things because, like, I do feel like the thing is though, like while you did like catch me off guard, like I couldn't properly react to it anyway because of the lag. So it's like it was kind of like a double, or I don't know, like it was hard with the lag.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can
I will say
replay
the
it
last,
next year in the finals.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd be I'd be down like when you're not like living in where you're living, just doing like like another like show match or something.
Yeah, like a
Oh
redo.
yeah, I would definitely be in for that. I will stream that for you, for sure.
Yeah, we can do
Because
that.
you
Cause
two
like,
offered a great show.
cause like, I mean, to be fair, like I do like the Mandalore, like I said, like the lag kind of messed me up, but then like also it was very unfortunate because I honestly like it synced so many times on Mandalore. I literally was able to like go down a rotation of different strategies I prepped. So like it was kind of lame in my opinion that I was able to win Mandalore that way.
Yeah, but your Caribbean, I think, yeah, it was in your favor pretty quickly. Yeah, Utapau, I mean, I never give up, so I didn't feel that bad in the position. But yeah, you having two interceptors, I'm not sure how I would counter them.
Yeah, Utapau, like I felt like I was like, cause like Korriban. Well, I think we skipped Korriban. But talking about Utapau, cause like both of those games went to Sync Council. I felt like I was farther ahead in Utapau than I was Korriban, to be honest. Cause like even though like I had a mine and like I was building another one, like I didn't really have any money on Korriban, whereas like I kind of had a lot of units on Utapau, so like there was no way I don't think that should have been ruled out of my favor. Korriban, I would have been almost okay with a replay.
Do you want to talk about
Okay,
Death Star
yeah.
2?
Death Star 2, he actually just kind of outplayed me, to be honest. Like
Can you-
the turret is what got me. When I saw the turret going up, I was like, damn, like, because like my whole like what I was going for was to kind of like just win the left side really hard with buzz droids. But then when he built the turret, it's like, okay, that kind of threw everything out the window.
And I had a question for you on Death Star 2. There was at one point where your Star Viper that was crossing the midline kind of just stopped and started going toward the left. Was that a selection lag where it like grouped that Star Viper with your other Star Vipers that were on the left?
I think so.
Because it just started
Yeah, I
flying
had a
left across the map and just got picked by X-Wings.
Yeah, I had a lot of that, like especially on like Death Star and Endor. Like
Yeah, I
Endor,
noticed
like
that on Endor as well.
I
Your two Star
Yeah, I had,
Vipers
like-
flying
I had-
north.
yeah, I had like Star Vipers everywhere on the map because like I kept like selecting them and like sending them like to the wrong area, and like I wasn't trying to select those. Like I'd be selecting a Star Viper up top, and then my bottom ones get selected, and then like they're going to the mid. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, with the Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
You had Rogue Squadron with one unit left, and your Star Viper started leaving.
Yeah,
But I had it as well. That also the attack move was still in kind of, and then I wanted to go somewhere, but I had attack move in, and then they just stayed there, attacking again. So it was hard these matches.
Yeah, but you pulled through it, so respect for both of you for being so stubborn. There's no other word for that.
Well, I think it's
Um,
definitely deserved for Divine to win it. I also had huge respect before the game and was just hoping for some miracles. Unfortunately, the miracles turned out to be sync errors. Yeah.
And those were in Divine's favor. Yeah, Marco, go through Endor. What happened there?
Actually,
my
Endor,
headset died. If anyone talked,
sorry.
no, you go on. My headset died, so
All right. On Endor, I knew I was not sure what to do in the start, and because I didn't really know how to manage bus droids on two fields, top and bottom. But I just still played my standard strategy there, which didn't work out that great. And also the bomber attack in the middle failed, and it was just not looking well from the start.
yeah. So Endor, I actually watched how he played Endor, and instead of opening like both corners, like I went with like the standard opening where you just cover everything at once, and then I insta built the middle because I knew that he would give it up and like go for a bomber. So I just kind of like hard countered him based on what I thought he would do, and then on top of that, I kind of like delayed my base mine to get more buzz droids up on the sides.
That
Makes
worked
sense.
pretty well. Yeah.
Good there was no sync errors, otherwise I would have known it.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
think that's all the games. Again, congratulations, Divine. I think you are going into space retirement now with the win.
I mean, probably. I don't want to play space anymore.
He'll be back the next time
So
EU wants a first place win in a 1v1 tournament.
I have to come back 7 years later, like in 2019.
Marconax, again, congratulations for you didn't pull a miracle in this match, but you have beaten 3 top NA players on the way here. You deserve the second rank, the lowest seed ever to get it in the Steam era. that alone is a great achievement. And as a European myself, thank you for putting us on the scoreboard so high.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I could make it that far, and it was fun. And also, I would be down for some land matches. I played a lot of land back then, a few years ago, so maybe I'll see
Oh,
the
yeah.
wine there again.
Oh yeah, land
Um,
tournament soon, sometime soon, hopefully.
Lantern, are you gonna play in
So-
that one, Divine? We're gonna get a rematch
yeah.
of you guys on land. Maybe that can be your show match. You guys could do a land show match.
And we can
Yeah.
do multiple show matches. It's not like we have a Twitch account here, and we have people that still view us, even 20 years after the game released. But we have a few announcements to make. Carsten, I think one is your decision if you want to do it now or if you do it in an announcement post.
What, the bracket predictions? Oh, sure. So we have scored the bracket predictions. We actually have a two-way tie between both Dramatic Army and Tom. However, we
Yay.
have a tiebreaker. Unfortunately, so the way the tiebreaker works is we go through each of the matches, and whoever got the most scores correct per individual match ends up winning. It, on first glance, Dramatic would be the winner by 1. However, Divine lost 1 game to Sovereign, making Tom's bracket prediction tie Dramatic's because Tom correctly predicted a 3-1 for that match.
It
So
was
the
just so-
tiebreakers are tied as well. So because we do not have an instance of third tiebreakers, that means both Dramatic and Cooler will be splitting the $50 reward. So they will each get $25 from the predictions. So
Bad
again,
dramatic.
Tom, you can thank Divine for trolling 1 game with IPVs and skip rate.
I knew he would do that.
I didn't know me basically throwing a match on purpose would affect the outcome of the bracket predictions. My bad.
that there was no way knowing that, but I think a huge impact was also that Marconax basically threw off everyone's predictions by making it into the final. And so
Yeah.
the upper bracket, which was the normal half of the predictions, was way more important. And you throwing 1 match there was a bigger impact than if the lower bracket would also gone like everyone predicted.
To put it in perspective, Marco, I was able to score the bracket predictions early because of the out of the, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just select these all. We received 13 bracket submissions, and not one of them had you making it to the final match. So I was able to score them early since nobody got that part right.
Nice. Yeah, it was fun to mix that up a bit. That's a tournament.
Okay, and basically, Divine, you and me have another announcement to make, or I think it's up to me. Um, there will be another tournament in the late spring of this year or early summer. We will be playing a 2v2 FoC Space Cup, and I hope you all stay tuned for the more announcements in the near future about that. And we talked about the LAN tournament. I think it's decided that the tournament after the 2v2 Space Cup will be a LAN tournament, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much decided.
So,
Very cool.
um,
Also, an
Nice.
announcement from Galliana. Galliana plans on hosting. It's been a few years since we've done it, but he plans on hosting the annual SOF tournament this summer as well. I believe 2v2 space. So there's gonna be a lot of tournaments going on this summer.
Hype.
this year, a lot of tournaments. The game is still alive 20 years after its release. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
too
pretty
young
crazy.
to be around when the game released, but I know the other ones aren't. Well, I was around, but I was not old enough to play the game. Did you expect to play this game 20 years later and still play competitive tournaments?
I didn't expect it. I just thought I would play a few rounds during Christmas time and check if someone is online, and then I found this group again.
Divine, Carson?
No?
I don't know. Like, I always enjoy this game. Don't get me wrong. I kind of go through phases, but I didn't think I would like. I thought I was pretty much done after the 2020 tournament, but I did want to come back for this one, and yeah,
I'm
I'll definitely
sorry.
do a LAN tournament.
I'm sorry I did this to you.
Yeah.
It's
I was
fun.
also done to the point where I had uninstalled the game. Gally and I had stopped modding. I left the server, but unfortunately, this game has the Stockholm syndrome, sunk cost fallacy, where it's like, well, I'm bad at everything else in my life, but you know what? I can occasionally beat Europeans on a 2006 RTS game. So it's one thing I've gone for me in life.
There you go.
Okay, I think we can wrap this up. Thanks everyone for watching and supporting us during the whole tournament. Special thanks, of course, to you, Divine, and Saif for organizing this after I made the suggestion in a meeting like over half a year ago. Thanks to all the players, of course. And thanks to all the other streamers that aren't here right now. I'm looking forward to the next few tournaments.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.